I think it's Saturday night.
It's Saturday.
Saturday night.
Ronald's here.
All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone has had a good week. Good evening, Ronald. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. Hope you had a good week. We've got chimichanga. Smothered chimichanga on the menu tonight. And the voted side was mango salsa with tortilla chips, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to make the tortilla chips, but I am going to make the salsa. And we've got apple fritters for dessert, so yay. I'm probably not going to goof around too long. I'm hungry, as always. So, hi, Brother Doug. Hello, Sean. Hope the two of you have had a great week. Getting snow. I hope it doesn't pile too deeply. And what else in the room is so good?
Just Ronald.
Just Ronald. All right. Well, Ronald, I'm glad you're here. And I'm just going to start getting a little bit ready here just to make this. I'm going to make some green sauce to go on top of these chimichangas. So I'm going to kind of peel some paper off of these tomatillos. Hope you got a couple. I'm not going to make a huge batch of sauce here. So. Yep. It's been a good week. We got snow.
Yeah.
We got snow this week. And winter's definitely here. You know, we had a couple of weeks or so of, or almost 2 weeks, of nice, warm weather in December.
Yeah.
But when the bottom drops out, that's it. It's gone. It's gone. We won't get what? We probably won't get that warm again now until spring. But, oh well. That's the fun of living where we do.
Yeah.
So, I guess, I don't know. What do you think? I guess, yeah. I'll go ahead and get some.
I guess, yeah.
I'm going to cut up part of this onion. Just kind of get things going. Like I said, I'm hungry tonight, and I really don't want to wait around too much. So, why not? Let me get some onions sauteed up a little bit, and along with some of these chilies. And then I'll get them going in my pot over here to make the sauce. But I want to saute them just a little bit first. Hopefully get a little caramelization going on with this onion. We'll see. Yep.
John's here.
Good evening, John. Hope you had a great week. I'm just getting some onions cut up. Oh, and I gotta say that I talked to my brother earlier, and he made me jealous in the fact that he's having French dip sandwiches, and you know, that's my all-time favorite sandwich ever, bar none, and pretty much I can eat that any day, any time, any night. So he was nice enough to say, well, make that a request. So now, you know, we'll get it in the basket, and hopefully then I'll get to do it. All right, wait a minute.
So
now.
John said that his mom passed away 2 days ago in her sleep.
Oh, John, I'm terribly sorry, man. Yeah, condolences, my friend. I'm sorry.
The Dad Cave's here. Happy Saturday, everyone. Good evening.
Jared, hey man, how are you? Happy Saturday. We are gonna make some chimichangas.
FS Dog Dad. Good evening, everyone.
I'm sorry, who?
FS Dog Dad.
FS Dog Dad. Hey, welcome to my kitchen. I don't believe I've seen
so.
you in before. So I'll just real quick, like, kind of go over what I do here on Saturday nights. I've got a basket over here that I draw a name out of, and that name has got an entree that was requested. Like tonight, it was chimichangas, and so that's how I do these dinners. They're all requested by you guys, and then the side dishes and the dessert are voted on by y'all, and that's what I do. And
Yep.
welcome.
In the community page is where you vote for that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yep. The Mrs. Old Guy keeping me straight. Grab yourself a chair. We got beer, soda, water, whatever you like in the fridge, iced tea, you name it, it's in there. Help yourself. We're going to get some food rolling.
He did say that he has been here only once.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back if that's the case. Awesome.
Dad Cave says, I'll imagine having a chimichanga as I eat my pizza and keep working on orders.
That's awesome. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm just going to slice.
Dog Dad said it was months ago, though, that he was in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ralph is here.
Good evening, Ralph. How are you, sir? Hope you've one of the men from the future.
Yep.
From the future, way out in New Zealand. That is so cool. That you are watching me from way over there. All right, let's get these rolling. Oh yeah. Those peppers in there and the onions. I'm just gonna kind of give them a little bit of a saute before I put them in the pan to make sauce.
Carol's here.
Carol, good evening. Neighbor down the street. A little bit of bacon fat in there just for some flavor. All right, I'm going to get this mango salsa started also. And you cannot have mango salsa without mango. So I'm going to start with that. I'm not going to use the whole thing probably, but that's okay.
I'm sure it'll get used.
Yep. Just not going to use it all in the salsa. I'm not going to make a great big batch. Get that peeled here.
Dog Dad said, you two bring a smile to my face every time I get a subscriber notification of a new video.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We have, I have some fun little videos, not coming out on my channel, over at Val over at Trippy Food. We did a couple of collaboration videos over the last few days. And, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but they were fun.
Yeah, they were.
And hopefully be coming out fairly soon.
Greg says, and like magic, the man from the future is here, surviving on 100K plus
Well,
something to see Foo Fighters last night.
yeah, so I trust you had a good time. See, I'm here in the past, and I have no idea what happened in the future because, that's in the future, man. So you got to tell me, how were the Foo Fighters? Did they fight some foo?
Mike's Life is here. Morning all.
Hey, Mike's Life.
So he must be in the future too.
Yeah, I believe Mike is in the UK, if I remember. Do I remember right or no? I'm seldom correct on a lot of things like that. Let me get this wiped off my hand here. For anybody that just came in and is not aware of what's going on, beef chimichangas, smothered, and I'm going to make some green sauce to smother the chimichangas. And the side dish tonight is mango salsa, which I'm starting right here.
Greg said, old guy, they were phenomenal.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw your little video clip there on YouTube. Facebook. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, man. That's what it's all about, right?
Mike's life is in London.
London. Yes, okay. You know, I've got a little story about London. When I was 18, I joined the Army, and I went to Germany, and had a 10-day pass or furlough or leave. And so me and one of my friends decided to go to London, and then to Lincoln, because a mutual friend, his mother had a bed and breakfast or something like that. Anyway, we got to London, and the first thing we did was go into a bar, and boy did we get drunk. And here in America there was this, called them the Keystone Cops, and they were very comical and silly, and they wore hats very similar to the rounded caps. I don't know if the police still wear them or not. But I noticed an officer of some sort standing outside the bar there we were in, and I guess you don't call them a bar, wouldn't they? Tavern or something. Anyway, my buddy bet me a $20 bill that I wouldn't go out and give him a kiss on the cheek. I thought it was real funny. He looked kind of goofy standing there with that hat. And so, I walked right out and just gave him a big kiss right on the cheek. And then he nearly lifted me off of the ground with one arm. Right. You've had enough. And off to, I don't know, I guess maybe some kind of, local station of some sort. But he put me in a room with a bunch of other guys. I laid there and went to sleep for a while, and then they let me out. And had a few laughs. I guess he probably told them what I had done. So that's my crazy London story. There's more, but that's where I'm going with it tonight. Let's get this in here. Clank, clank. Clank. Okay. Shut that off. I'm going to use that again. I got some tomatillos that I'm going to throw in there.
Yep. Should be good.
Yeah. Get a little water in there. So, yeah, it was a good week. Had a little bit of snow, so it's a little more like seasonal. Yeah, the little string of Christmas lights outside look a little more festive when there's snow. But you know how that goes, right?
Yep.
Well, if you live in a place where you get snow. Like, I don't imagine Man from the Future A or B. They don't get much snow in their parts. Do you, Greg? Yeah, I don't imagine you get much in the way of snow there, do you?
He was just telling Ralph it was hot there yesterday, 107 Fahrenheit or 42 Celsius.
Yep. That's pretty hot.
It was very mild today, 25 degrees Celsius.
Yep. Over 100 degrees is a little bit much for me.
Mike says, if you haven't kissed a policeman in London, you haven't lived.
Well, it was the one and only time, I'm telling you that. My friend, I guess I should finish the story. My friend saw me get, carried away, and he didn't know what to do. The train station that we had came from was pretty much right across the street, so he went over and sat on a bench, and I guess he slept for a while, and then because that's where I found him. Was sitting in the train station, didn't know what to do, and we had a good laugh.
Greg said that they do get snow just up in the mountains.
Of course, now this was
We get a snow season at Pershire Valley or something.
yeah, okay. I had no idea. Now I do.
Ralph said, I heard on the news about a heat wave over there, talking to Greg, and everyone is headed to the beach.
You know what? I'm going to do this the hard way now. Well, I decided that's not enough mango for me. More mango in the mango salsa.
Greg said, and an hour away at the Blue Mountain, they get snow too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Carol said, you got a beautiful beard.
What?
Carol said, you have a beautiful beard.
A beautiful beard?
Yep.
It's naturally curly. Yeah. Oh, thank you. So just. All right. That'll be the last time I try it like that. Okay. Cut off another slice or two. We'll see how that gets me now. Gotta have mango. And mango salsa. Well, there's a piece for the dogs. I'm gonna look down while I'm doing this.
Mike says it's 00:15 a.m. here, off to bed.
Well, Mike, thanks for coming in for a few minutes. It is late for you, early in the morning. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. I'll see you next time you come in. Thanks for popping in. Absolutely.
Yep. Greg told Carol maybe someone is going to play Santa again this year. Tee hee.
Actually, I have plans on getting this trimmed. So, no long bearded Santa stuff for me this year. Nope. Well, I was invited to do a little thing at a local event, and I figured I should probably clean up a little bit before I do it. All right. Let's get the rest of this cut.
Have a good night, Mike. He said night all.
Do take care. Please, please. All right. Mango in the bowl. That looks okay. Keep an eye on that. Don't want it to run dry. Nothing to burn. And get some tomatoes sliced.
Greg said yay that you were invited to go down there and do that.
Yeah. What else is coming up? I think I might have mentioned to you guys about the George and Pudgy show. Greg was interested in like new stuff and whatnot. So news, we will be doing recording regular new episodes coming up very soon, and there will be a Christmas episode out in about a week. So just keep your eyes open for that. And I will be posting that on the Old Guy radio players. I might post it on my channel too.
Ralph said you're looking a lot better than last week, OG. More steady on your feet.
Yeah.
And Greg said, as Ralph was saying, how's the body doing?
Better. Now that I know that it wasn't anything real serious or anything, I don't mind being a little more. Tell you a little more about what happened. We were just walking out of the store, the grocery. We had picked up a couple of things we needed for last Saturday night, and as I was stepping off of the curb, the sidewalk down onto the parking lot, there was somebody had dropped a banana. And you see it in the movies, you see it on cartoons, but you never expect it to ever happen to anybody. And I stepped on a banana peel or on a banana, and
yeah,
I hit the ground hard. I'm glad that I didn't hit hard, break something.
Well, yeah, because he did hit really hard.
I did, yeah.
Right on his hip.
Yep. But
and that happened Saturday morning, so.
Yeah, so Saturday night, Sunday, I was pretty sore, but by Monday it started to chill out.
Yeah, he's been doing better.
So, yeah, over the week, it's,
Probably not, Carol. We're going to be doing a stream. She asked if we were going to be at the community center next Saturday.
Yeah, no, be doing my live stream.
Greg said, "Oh wow, nice. I did notice a new George and Pudgy show pop up."
Oh yeah, that's a new episode of what's been the last 7 episodes have been, or 6 now, I guess.
Yep.
Are the edited version of the George and Pudgy show that we did live. We did a live stream of that, and this is an edited version of that, broke down into like roughly 15-minute episodes. So what's coming up, what we're going to getting ready to do next are directly related to what was going on before. So it should be real fun.
And Greg says, "Oh my, Tom, at the same time as I'm angry about that, I do have a small chuckle. I'm sorry, mate." And it was about you falling.
Oh,
and it was an old banana because it was all brown and nasty.
Yeah. It was really cold out, so you could tell that the banana had probably been frozen, might have been snowed on. It was all brown, and I didn't notice it.
Ralph said, could take along your phone and do a live stream from the community center, LOL.
No. I don't think so. Alright, we'll get some, excuse me, get this jalapeno diced up. And we'll put that in here. So I missed a few seeds. That's boiling away. It should make a nice sauce.
Greg says, if you guys haven't watched it, please watch the live show first. Very impressive for a live thing. Tom is re-editing, and it's amazing. Please, you won't be disappointed.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm real pleased with how it's turned out. I really am. Yeah, so let's throw some of the jalapeno in there. Got some pepper in here. I meant to toss some of this into there. Not too late. Put it in now.
Yep.
Alright, let's put some little bell pepper into the mix here.
Tom's niece is the one that requested this dinner.
Yeah. And I did let them know that I would be doing this tonight, but apparently they have started some kind of Saturday prayer group for their church or something, I think. And so their Saturdays are really, taken up now. So I did not expect them, and that's okay.
Yep.
I'm still going to make chimichangas.
Ralph said, do you have many free Wi-Fi hotspots around your town?
In our town? No.
No. They do have one at the community center that we could use, but...
Yeah.
Eli's here.
Eli.
What did I miss?
Well, I got some green sauce started here for the chimichanga. I'm making some mango salsa right here. Let me stir that up and see how it looks. I'm gonna gotta add a little garlic and some garlic, a little cilantro, and that lime. So now let me get this going. So you guys know what I'm having. What are you having?
Yep.
Beef chimichanga right here. Yum. And let's get some lime juice ready here. Nothing? You guys aren't eating tonight? Is that what it is?
Yep. Guess not.
Come on now, give it up. Gotta be something for dinner. Right? I know you guys eat at some point. Man from the future, you can tell me what you had. Well, for me, it's what you had.
He says, probably a lamb roast. And that popped up right when you were saying that.
More lamb roast, huh? All right. Let's get a good squeeze on it, shall we? Did I get any of these in there? No. I'm gonna check. Let's get some chilies in there.
Greg says, told Eli welcome from the future, Eli, and Eli says hello, time surfer Greg, and Greg says, Eli, I'm the silver surfer. And Ralph told Greg, I thought you'd be too young to be a silver surfer.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Arnold had a BLT.
I'm sorry?
Arnold had a BLT.
Arnold? Hey, Arnold!
He just popped in.
BLT, nice.
Stanley Furrow's here.
Stanley!
We're eating chicken noodle, hoping to get rid of this cough.
Yeah, don't want to be sick around the holidays. That's no fun.
Greg said he
Chicken
dry
soup's a good
rubbed.
thing to have. What now?
Yep. Greg said he dry rubbed with rosemary and Arabian sauce and all the dressings. I guess that's what it is. Arabian sauce. Something.
Woo!
Eli's having some asada fries with cheese, guac, and sour cream and pico.
That sounds good. Where'd it go? Oh, that's right. I used my whole garlic.
Ah.
That's all right. I got the backup garlic. I just have to find it. And I never use it. I'm gonna have to dive. I'll be back. It's lost in here.
Hope you and Andrea are doing well, Arnold.
Come on. Where is it? Ah! Where is it? I gotta come up for air. Oh, where is it?
Jordan's here.
What's that?
Jordan's here.
Jordan.
She says Stanley's taking care of me while I get rid of this nasty cough.
Well, I sure hope y'all feel better, and I hope if your youngin's under the weather, I hope she recovers quickly.
Yes.
All right, let's stir this up. I don't know what happened to it.
Eli, shoot away. He says, can I make a special request?
We're ready.
Arabian, I guess, is how they say that spice that Greg's using. It's called Zatter's spice. Awesome.
As much as I hate to put in the dry, I just can't find my garlic.
Have fun, Andrea. He says, Auntie Debbie, Andrea wanted to beat me up. I'm worried. Beat him up.
I got a handle from the cast iron pan that your Aunt Debbie cracked over my skull. I know when to behave. So, all right. Give that a stir.
Give the grandbaby a hug for us. The granddaughter, not baby, but.
There we go.
So I did have that wrote down, Eli.
I'm going to put about a cap of this vinegar in there.
Eli says, when and if the double down is drawn, can we make that a chef's choice dinner?
Sure.
I have it wrote down as a. Let me look here. As a challenge? No. Okay, it is as a request.
All right. I'm going to clean up a little bit of my mess here. Oh, what am I doing? Did I?
So can you make it a chef's choice dinner? Did you answer him?
I can do that.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm not sure I'd know what to do. I'm so used to you guys telling me what to do on Saturday nights.
Ralph says, I went online yesterday and ordered some milk biscuits because our local supermarkets don't stock them anymore, only to find out that the chemist sells them, and I could have saved so much a pack. I can't see because that hurts in the way. So I need to wait till it scrolls up to tell you how much.
I hate that.
Yep.
When you find out
Yeah.
afterwards about, I could have got it cheaper if I went here. Too bad I bought 500 pounds. It's going to take me 4 years before I need to buy any. All right, let's throw some. Knew something was missing. I didn't put any onion in there.
Oh, that's going to be good, I bet.
It'll be really good. All right. I gotta get some of this stuff out of my way.
$3 a pack, he said. He could have saved $3 a pack.
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty big savings.
Greg says, old guys, when is the last live stream for the year?
Say what?
Greg says, guys, when is the last live stream for the year? Ralph, we have milk arrowroot out the wazoo. I'll send some over if you like.
Out the wazoo.
So when is the last live stream of the year?
I don't know, last Saturday of
December?
December. So that'll be, let's see, December like 28th or something like that.
December 30th, actually.
There we go. All right. Let's get this into a sauce.
Ralph says the online shop sells them at $10 for a pack of 10 biscuits, which is a bit of a ripoff.
Sounds like it. Looks like baby food. Shut this off. Get this out of the way.
BC Treasure Trolls?
Okay.
BC Treasure Trails.
DC Treasure.
BC Treasure
BC.
Trails. Yeah, it's kind of cursive writing and it was kind of hard to
Well,
read for a minute.
Good evening. Welcome to my kitchen. We're cooking some chimichangas tonight. And I just got through blending out my green sauce. And I'm going to give it a taste.
He says he was just wondering if the snow that he sent down from the Canadian Rockies made it here yet.
Yes, it did. We didn't get much of it. So I'm hoping they'll send more. Especially the people over in the ski areas. They have, in Breckenridge, Colorado, they have what they call Ulerfest. And they pray to the Nordic snow god, Uller, to send them snow. It's actually good fun.
Eli says, I just bought a knife with a sheath with a built-in sharpener in the sheath, so it gets passed through the sharpener every time you take it out. Can't wait to try it.
Wow. Here. Now this doesn't have there's nothing in here. That's just the veg. You tell me what you think of that sauce. It's good.
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Oh, now I get it's really good. Couldn't say it's really good to start.
Oh.
All right, so I'm not gonna have to touch it. It's good, just like it is. That is awesome. All right. I'm not gonna put the spoon there. I think I'm gonna make some food. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Arnold said snow made it to Denver about 3 inches.
Wow. Poor guys. Poor Denver. No, they get it. Pretty good down there. At times. All right. Just regular 80-20 ground beef. Nothing spectacular here. I thought about doing shredded beef, but the price at the grocery store said not this time. So we'll get this cooked up. Throw a little spice in there, and then I'll wrap up some. I don't know, maybe 4 chimichangas. Maybe 5, I don't know. And fry them up.
Yum.
Got some salsa here. Do you want to try some of the salsa?
Sure.
Just taste.
Arnold says this town sucks.
I'm sorry.
Eli says we got 3 inches of dust. LOL, just kidding.
That's funny.
Don't send any our way.
Let's make sure you're getting some of both on there. Try that. Tell me what you think. I probably could have diced it up a little smaller chunks, but what the heck?
Mm.
Is it good?
Mm.
I'll show you guys.
Yummy.
Starting to get this cooked.
Got a nice heat to it.
Awesome. Yeah, those jalapenos got a nice little zing. Of course, for some people, a jalapeno is nothing, so I'm not one of them.
Treasure Trail said that they got a dusting there too so far.
And where are you at? What state are you in?
Canada, I think he said.
Oh, Canada. Yes. You're the one that sent me the
Yeah.
snow. Well, if you've only had a trace, why'd you send so much to us? You could have kept some more for yourself. I mean, I understand being generous, and I appreciate it. So. A little cracked black.
He says it's 14 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now.
Yeah, that's pretty chilly. We're not too far away from
No,
that.
we're supposed to be dipping down into like 0 or -1 tonight or
Yeah.
tomorrow night. One of the two.
Yeah, it's gonna get really chilly over the next few nights. Well, that's what happens. This time of the year, right?
Greg said Old Town, lazy Old Town. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Oh, this town sucks, probably, to Arnold. Eli says it seems to be getting warmer and warmer each year. Hasn't been below the high 60s yet.
Well, yeah, man, I don't know what to say. I know it was definitely a hot year this year for you guys. I've heard lots of reports and stuff about it. So,
Lisa's here.
hey, Lisa,
How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. just kind of getting the ground beef going for our chimichanga. Get this browned off. Get
Treasure Trail says blame El Nino
El Nino.
for the snow and the cold.
Everybody complains about the weather, but nobody does anything about it. Who said that? I mean, I said that, but who said that? Come on. Somebody said that. Let's put the mic over here, Mrs. O'Guy.
Oh,
I just happened to realize where it was. Have you guys been hearing me okay tonight?
sorry about that.
Normally we try to keep it a little closer.
Greg said, song from the Tom W. It's a dirty old town.
Yeah. All right. Looking good. Got that almost browned off. Drain some of the fat. Get it spiced up, and we'll be just about ready to rock.
Yay.
Yay!
That's awesome. You made it really good. Got a nice little spice to it.
Awesome. Well, that's what I want. Nice little bit of spice.
Ralph said over here we have a yearly midwinter swim in the sea.
A midwinter swim in the sea?
Yep. Wonder if that's like the polar plunge in Boulder.
Well, I don't know. I don't know enough about New Zealand's weather to even begin to guess. And I imagine just like here, depending on where you're at in the country. So
Arnold said Walter Cronkite and Here You Find.
what?
Walter Cronkite and Here You Find.
Walter Cronkite can hear me fine, huh? Attaboy, Walter!
Eli says, I was rewatching the Poltergeist review again. Cracks me up every time.
Boy, I tell you.
Poltergeist.
If you guys ever have a chance to see that movie, you probably shouldn't. No.
That was a weird movie.
It doesn't start, like halfway through or even in the first minute. It starts in the very first scene. And it just doesn't stop. I've never seen so many funny and absolutely wrong things put into one movie. You must watch.
John says, I think my aunt put salt instead of sugar in the pecan pie because it's very salty. Blah.
Salty pecan pie doesn't sound very good. Not at all. Boy, there's a ton of fat.
Treasure Trails says little 420 better turns that chimichanga into a chichichanga.
Chimichanga?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Joshua, sir?
Joshua, good evening. Getting some ground beef ready for our chimichanga. Start with the seasoning here, a little bit of garlic salt. I got some paprika. Paprika! A little bit of that in there. A little onion powder. A little cayenne pepper. Come on, cayenne. A little bit of chili powder.
Arnold says he wants a chimichanga.
You want one too? Well, everybody's going to get one. There's plenty to go around. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh coriander in there.
Greg told Treasure Trails, "You're too young for that CNC," and he says, "Sweet, I'm young in my 50s."
All right. A little bit of tomato paste in there, just a little dab. All right.
You like stealing that one from CNC? Or from the Treasure Trails?
Nice. Oh, wow, it smells really good already. And a little bit of black pepper. And check it, see if it's got enough salt. And we'll take it from there. Oh, there's a little bit left. Awesome. We'll see how that does. All right, let's give this a taste. Oh, no, it's good.
Ralph says, "A quick tip for you, Mrs. OG, if you go to the three dots on the top and pop out the chat, then the love heart won't cover the chat." I'll have to investigate that, Ralph.
All right. It is
Steve
time.
Russell's here.
I'm sorry?
Steve Russell,
Steve, hey man.
Crazy Food Crew.
Crazy Food Crew. Tim, how you doing, man? I hope you've had a good week, man. Let's get the oil going for this chimichanga experience here. The chimichanga, the experience. Ooh. Got some big old tortillas here. Got the biggest ones I could find.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It was there also, Ralph. I just tried it and I lost our chat and it's like, uh-oh.
Oh, okay. But you're back?
It did.
Okay. All right. Get myself
Eli says, "Have you guys gone to see Brutus yet?"
No. We see his owner all the time. He works at the store that we go to all the time. It's just a matter of catching him on a day off.
Yep.
So
Hopefully it'll be soon.
walking around like a chicken here. All right. I'm gonna get a dab of beans in there.
Johnny Small Pepper.
Johnny, come home. Hey man, hope you had a great week. Welcome, welcome. I am just starting to put together these chimichanga. Got some spicy beans there. Got this ground beef that I just cooked up. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Yep. Get a chunk of cheese in there. Yeah. A nice chunk of cheese right on top there. All right. What do you think? A little more? I'm thinking a little more. A little more bean. And maybe just a little more meat. No? Good on the meat. I'm talking to myself here. All right. Get this. Oh, yeah. That's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be so good. Looking forward to this all week. Made some green sauce, Johnny, to go on it. A little tomatillo, some green chilies. A little bit of jalapeno. Let's get another block of cheese cut here. Bam, right there. Big, thick block of cheese. I might be getting carried away on the cheese. So, oh well.
We'll find out, I guess.
Well, I definitely got carried away on the cheese. There's no question of it. It's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of how much, too much did I put in. I'm thinking it was pretty much way too much. Come on. Let me tuck you in. Come on. Uh-oh.
Arnold says, Uncle Andrea wants to know if the beans are homemade.
Not this time. I know. I should be ashamed of myself. But I'm not, and they aren't. They aren't homemade. Not going to lie to you about it. All right. I spent a good portion of the week finishing the script for the Christmas episode of the George and Pudgy Show. So that's my excuse, and I'm going to stick with it. Let's get another one made here. I'm not going to go quite so crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't make mine that big. That looks huge.
It is huge. And I'm going to cut back. Let's go. Oh. Come on. Jeez, I guess because I'm hungry and in a hurry, I'm making these giant. And I suppose I shouldn't be. But, all right. Let's get this one folded up.
You have to be careful with that one because it's got a crack, it looks like.
Can't be any more cracked than I am. I'm just going to go like that with it. All right. I'll tell you what. Let me get this hot. I'll slide this to the back. Put this sauce back on a low heat. I said a low heat. And get ready to fry these. I'll fry these two up right here. And hope that I don't fill them full of oil.
Eli said a pro tip. When you make refried beans, fry them up in chorizo. It's a game changer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I bet that would be delicious. I've not done that, but I could see where it would be absolutely delicious. Normally for me it's like I fry up a bunch of bacon and I use the bacon fat to fry it. But
Ralph says, are the dogs sleeping? Not like them to be in the kitchen when there's food.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
I slept all outside, but
Oh, did you?
I
Okay.
was sleeping.
Well, there we have that. All right. Yeah, this is coming right along. I'm super hungry. After I get this dinner finished up, we'll make some apple fritters, which shouldn't take very long.
No, that
Should be fairly quick and easy to put together. Let me get this out of my way. Oil's getting there. I'm not sure if it's quite hot enough yet. I think we're good. Try to hold these down so that it doesn't open up on me. Turn the heat down a little bit.
I said the smell of chorizo cooking is intoxicating. A lot of Mexican restaurants do up chorizo to drawing people.
Well, I can see why.
Cook up chorizo.
Heck yeah. I mean, whenever I make breakfast burritos, I never use like bacon or regular sausage. It's chorizo. Every time. They're just so much better that way.
So, Ralph, whoa, you're right. And Eli, what the hell? You're both on moo patrol. Old guy, did you cook up moo-moos? Firewood?
No, I didn't cook moo moo. They're way too gristly. All right, these are just about ready to come out.
He says he's not a big fan of breakfast sausage.
I like it okay. I prefer bacon.
He says bacon all day over sausage. And I'm not a fan of either one of them too much. Too fatty. I do eat them, but not much.
Yep. Mrs. Old Guy isn't opposed to a bacon, lettuce, and tomato, but most of the time she prefers the bacon that's got more lean than fat, of course. But for me, if it's that much, might as well just be ham. Get this off. Take that off the heat. You won't mind if I cut yours in half, will you?
No.
I'm not even sure that I got that cheese to melt all the way.
Hopefully it did.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing? That's embarrassing. I don't know if that cheese is melted all the way. I don't know how much it's melted at all. It may still be a nice block in there.
Greg told Steve he bought some chorizo sausage he's cooking up after this. And Arnold says, damn, those look yummy.
All right, let's get some sauce on it.
Greg said recovery food. And bacon and eggs and baked beans and mushrooms and onions, etc.
All right, Mrs. Old Guy. Oops, what am I thinking? I'm not done yet. I've got to complete this dinner.
John wants to know, how do you get the salt out of salt, Tom?
How do you take the salt out of salt? You lick it. And if you lick it long enough, the salt will be gone. You'll have a terribly salty tongue, but the salt will be gone. Alright. Let's get some of this in the bowl for you. Some of this in the bowl for me. Tell you what, I'm going to show these guys this, and then I'll put some chips on the plate.
Yep.
I'll show you guys this way on Mrs. O Guy's, and then I'll cut mine to get that cross section. Can you see that okay, or is it dark?
That's fine. You could have cut it. I said you could.
There's that.
Yeah.
Chimichanga. I don't know if that's enough sauce. Let me know if you want more.
Okay.
Here's some utensils.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's give them a look at the salsa here. Here's a pico. Mango pico.
Yep. Looks good.
Is a pico more correct, Eli? Doesn't that look good? Look at that color. And I'll just let you take what you want on those. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, that block of cheese isn't even close to melting.
Do you need my plate?
Probably, if you want it melted. I did make it thinner on yours, but I think the oil was too hot and it cooked too quickly. Didn't get enough time to melt it. So we're gonna let Chef Mike do his trick. Let's see here.
Eli says that looks delicious. Made some really good pineapple pico with serranos.
Ooh, yeah, that would be good. Pineapple, peach, mango, any of those like soft flesh fruits like that. Strawberry, yum. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a banana salsa, and I don't think I'd want to. Or a banana pico. Let me make sure this is... Okay. Hopefully that'll at least be somewhat melted for you.
Thank you.
Did that do anything? Yeah, it kind of melted it.
Ralph said him and his mom are probably heading to a public garden with pizza, brandy, schnapps, and grape appetizer for Christmas Day.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, there you can see. Cheese is at least melted now.
Looks good.
Nice big block of cheese in there. Nothing like a little hardtack platter here.
Greg says, old guy, I know Gordon, my cook. I had to teach him how to toast eggs perfectly in the microwave.
You can do it. I've made souffles in a microwave. So.
He says he's a Michelin star at the microwave.
Okay. I'll set that aside. I'm going to have to deconstruct that and fix the cheese issue. Let's get a bite of salsa.
Hot now.
Well, yeah. That jalapeno gives it just a little bit of zing. All right.
Johnny says, looks great. Pretty Food Crew says, I love salsa. The more chunkier, the better.
Well, that has a really nice flavor.
Stanley says, looks amazing.
Oh.
That bite was really hot, but I took it with my chimichanga.
The cheese is melty now.
It is. It's very hot. Eli says, I'm a huge green salsa fan. The rule usually is green sauce for flavor, red sauce for heat.
Well, this green sauce does have a very nice flavor. It's pretty mild, but it's...
Greg says, looks lovely as always. Let's not mention the war and pineapple in the same sentence.
Why? I'm just curious what happened with that.
Johnny Johnny says peppers. Someone mentioned peppers. Jalapeno is his favorite pepper.
I'd have to say it's mine too, Johnny. I mean, it's kind of a go-to for me when I want a controlled amount of heat, because they're only going to get so hot. So, and just the overall flavor. A few weeks ago when we made that jalapeno cornbread, oh boy, was that good. What am I doing?
Ralph said it was quite funny the time Dad was asked to serve some brandy schnapps, and he just put them on the table for everyone, not knowing that you were meant to fill them with cream. Arnold said, "Congratulations, old dude. Everything looks scrumptious."
Everything is delicious. I'm happy with the chimichanga. I mean, I did get a little carried away. It was overboard with the amount of cheese. But I like a lot of cheese, and this is...
It's good. It's very good.
Even after a few seconds in the microwave, it's still got a nice little crunch to it. This is delicious. Spicy beans. The beans aren't homemade, but I did spice them up. Really nothing major. Just dumped a bunch of cayenne pepper in them.
Great said old diet or something upside down. He says, last time I ever mention it, I promise, except for when I need some leverage.
Well, sometime I will do a proper pineapple upside down cake
Yeah.
for Mrs. Olguy. The 2 attempts I had, it really was a lesson that certain types of cast iron pans are not good to cook acidic foods. That's all there is to it. The acidity from the pineapple just picked up the metallic flavor, and yeah, it tasted like a chemical cleaning agent. It was terrible. It was the worst cake I've ever had.
Treasure Trail says, have a good night all. I'll have to cure the munchies.
Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us tonight.
Yep.
Be safe up there in the great white north. Enjoy your munchies, and we'll see you next Saturday, I hope. Coming up next Saturday, what do we have, Mrs. Olguy, speaking of next week? Normally I remember, but this time I don't.
King Ranch casserole.
Oh, yeah. King Ranch casserole. My sister-in-law, her request, and Char. Surprisingly enough, I did find a recipe for it online, but I'm going to stick to the one that you gave me. Well, I'll definitely use that, but I might augment a little. We'll see about that. Wow, this is delicious. The sauce on this was just right.
Yeah. Very good. Arnold says, my uncle got skills. And Greg says, Arnold, your uncle is a legend, my man.
A legend in my own mind. Off, making sure. I have to double check on this stove sometimes. The switch mechanism doesn't always turn the burner off. So sometimes I have to go back through and just double check.
Yeah, Arnold. Let's put the skull and crossbones
Yeah, let's not.
and laugh at Greg.
No.
Ralph says, are brandy schnapps a common dessert over here?
Brandy schnapps. No. I don't think I've ever heard of it. What kind of dessert is it? I mean, can you... give a little description of, actually what it is? Because it just sounds like liquor to me.
Yep. Schnapps, we have schnapps over here.
Yeah, but it may be, I'm curious to know what what it is.
Greg told Arnold, well, there is a reason he has a wide shot on his stream because of his big head. Arnold's laughing, you rock.
Dang. Right in the middle of a bite. That was funny. Me and my big head.
Eli said, speaking of munchies, I made eggs, cheese, and hot links and hot sauce between 2 hash browns and wrapped a couple of slices of bacon around it.
That sounds tasty. That sounds very tasty. Because it had bacon wrapped around it. Bacon is like food's Band-Aid. Yeah?
Ralph says it's like a sweet, brown, crunchy pipe that you fill with whipped cream.
Ah. Well,
We'll have to check that out.
yeah,
We'll have
write
to
that.
search it.
Yeah, write that down. And... Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Didn't mean to what?
choke you up.
No, I did it to myself. I made a dreadful mistake. I haven't done in a really long time. I mean, it's been a long time. I made the mistake of rubbing my face before I washed my hands after touching these jalapenos. So I'm feeling it just like all across here.
Oh no. Greg says old guy flies over and commences CPR.
Yeah. Well, you might need to.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. It burns a little bit, but it'll go away. Attack some more of this mango salsa. Or mango pico. Mango pico. Oh, yeah. Ah. That's about 7 ways delicious right there.
Yeah, it is.
That is really tasty. Loaded chip.
Arnold says, oh snap, Greg, we killed him. Craig says, "Oh, damn, that's my fault." As I say, if you are not laughing, you're crying. I think I did both.
Well, Miss Olga and I found out something tonight, and it was actually a little mysterious right at first. We've got these Christmas lights that kind of go around the side and across the front of our house. And they got a little remote control. You can change what it does. They can twinkle or change colors or whatever. And there's also one that it has a timer. So you can set it for like 6 or 8 hours and then they'll shut off. So they're, not burning on all night. And we were sitting in here just before the stream came on. And we noticed, wow, the Christmas lights are on. And neither one of us went out to turn them on. So, one of a few options here. One, they were on all day and we didn't notice it because it was daytime and we wouldn't notice it. Or maybe, I don't know, it was kind of dark today with the clouds, or was it cloudy today? It wasn't.
It wasn't cloudy.
Okay,
It
so
was kind of, but
they could have been on, we just didn't notice it. That's one option. Another option is that, no, they
weren't on.
they
when I
weren't
got
on
up.
early
weren't
this
on
morning.
when I got up.
So my guess is they might shut off or turn on when it gets dark. Maybe it has a sensor on it.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
But so anyway, it was kind of weird. We had to think for a second. Why are the Christmas lights on? We didn't turn them on.
Eli says, "What are twins' favorite fruit?"
Twins' favorite fruit? A pear. A pear. Mm. 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 Yum. More salsa. Time is it? 6:30. I could just sit here the rest of the stream eating this salsa.
Turned out really good. I'm glad you made extra.
Me too. I'm glad there's extra of everything. Because I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. I want to finish this before I get lunch. Dessert started. But I can plug in. The fabulous, fantastic Pablo air fryer. Get some of this out of my way.
Greg says, "Old guy in Colorado and good lady listens." And then he says, "Do you have some Christmas lights up?"
Outside.
And then Greg says, "Please relax, you guys."
Oh, I'm relaxed, all right.
And Ralph says, "Would be interesting to make a checklist of all the foods and drinks that we have here and you don't have over there, and vice versa."
That would be interesting.
Hey, Polly, come this way. There you go. You going outside somewhere? There goes Pete.
Oh, dogs are outside. That's not a bad thing.
Greg
Chumley,
says, moo.
Chumley was he was a biohazard most of the day. I mean, the air got so thick you could almost cut it with blocks. Cut it into blocks and pull it out. It was just awful. I was burning more incense than like one of those Hindu monasteries or something. It was bad, bad, bad.
Says, yay, moos.
It was like he found a new way to exhale.
Greg says, oh wow, really? Like hot chocolate rain, like Carol's dog this week.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Carol's dog is an old guy.
Couple more bites. Wow. That was delicious.
Eddie, sir?
Eddie, good evening. You're just in time to have some dessert. Gonna make some apple fritters. I got an apple right here to prove it. Oh, all right. It's going to kind of set things aside a little bit here. Make myself some room. Before I can make much of any kind of fritter, I'm going to have to peel an apple or two.
Greg says when Moby was here, the worst was when he ate something he shouldn't, and I could hold him up as the poo flames roared.
Apple fritters. I think I did these once before on the stream.
I think so.
Only this time, I made some caramel sauce to go on them, to dip, I suppose.
Can you just peek and see if Charlie's out at the front door?
No.
Okay. Just making sure he's not standing there waiting.
Yeah.
Ralph said back in the days I'd sleep with our dog and she'd do awful farts and then just go back to sleep like they were nothing. But then when I farted, she started choking and
Well, I guess that's just how it goes, right? All right. Let's get these peeled. Need to get me one of those apple peeler things.
Yep, we got one.
We do? Well, I guess it's too late right now.
Yeah, it is. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have brought it up.
Yeah, that's all right. There's only 2 apples.
Okay.
Could have been worse, right? All right, let me get rid of some skins here. All right.
Chimichanga was really good.
Yeah, it was. It was a good suggestion. Screech! A little paring knife here just to get rid of that core. Yeah. By the time I get this mixed up, that oil should be ready for me to fry.
Eli says he loves apple fritters.
I like them too.
Greg says, old guy, Tom, good lady in Colorado, whip, peel, good, hands, whip, peel, good man, peel.
What?
Tom and good lady in Colorado. And then he says, or he hands me the whip. Peel, good man, peel.
Peel, you wretched knave. All right, talking about peeling potatoes, kind of a joke, an army joke where you have to peel potatoes. And I actually did have to peel potatoes, but it wasn't with a little potato peeler. They had this machine that kind of looked like a barrel, and on the inside, on the bottom, they had this disc that turned around. It was an abrasive stone, and you could put in, like, I don't know, 25 or 30 pounds of potatoes. I'll let him in. You should have said something.
First right in here and
Yeah, hang on, guys. I'm just going to let my dog eat.
I got it.
There you go. It's okay. Easier for me to do it. Although I do need to remember what I was saying.
Talking about peeling potatoes and
Oh yeah. So I was probably dumping in 25 pounds at a time into this machine. And I had a little thing that you could turn, and then you dump the potatoes out and put it back up. I found out pretty quickly that you can't leave them in there very long, because it turned a potato that big into a potato that big, flat. It's like a skipping stone. The cook got mad at me for wasting as many potatoes as I did, so he he took me off of peeling potatoes.
Greg said, moo. And Arnold told Greg, peel it real good.
Oh, I peeled it all right. Peeled them almost completely gone. All right, so I'm finely diced, little tiny diced apple. It'll take me a minute to do all these. I might run a little late, maybe. We'll see. Apples. Chumley, here. Want some apple? Yeah, he likes apple. There you go, Polly. I'm not going to hold it for you all day. Just take it. Apples. What else do they like?
They like a lot of the fruits.
They both like watermelon a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry about looking down, but I just don't have a choice. I'd rather not chop my fingers.
Greg told Arnold, "Baruch be, baruch be, baruch, be-bar be, baruch." Kill it real good. Kill it real good. And then Greg says, "That chum needs a wrestle."
I bet he wins.
He's a strong boy.
Very strong.
Arnold says, "My brother from the future, you might man you."
Alright. Just going to kind of keep that going here. I'm not going to cook all these tonight. It's going to make a lot of apple fritter.
Eli wants to know, what is your favorite soft drink?
No, probably Mountain Dew.
Yep. I'd have to say that too. Greg says, "Old guy, I will submit."
What?
He will submit.
Ah. Well. Okay. I don't know what it was.
And then go again. Wrestling children.
Gotcha. Submission hold. He'd fart on you and you'd throw up.
You'd kill over dead. He stinks. I wasn't talking about you, Polly. She's looking at me like, "Don't talk about us like that." Do we get it?
I think I've had about enough of this.
Chomp, chomp. Wacky, wacky.
Crazy kids. Crazy dog kids. Alright.
Greg says, "Oh, that's what I'm saying. I will pass."
Alright. That's enough. That's enough of that. I got my cheat sheet here. Let's put in some flour.
Rob says that his favorite soda is sarsaparilla.
I like sarsaparilla a whole bunch.
Can't get real sarsaparilla or root beer anymore. It's all artificial. The government said it isn't. It's toxic. It's toxic and it's not good for you. So they let you have a bunch of other chemicals. All right.
Eli says he's never had it. What is it?
Have what?
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla? Well, it was made from the sassafras plant, the sassafras tree. I believe the bark was used. But it's also known to contain toxic substances, so has been made with the real stuff for a long time. But you can get some sarsaparillas that taste really yummy, like Earps. Sarsaparilla is really good. That's one that I can think of off the top of my head. Half a teaspoon of salt.
Ralph says, Eli, it's really nice. Sometimes it's called root beer, kind of a herbal drink that tastes like aniseed.
Don't roll off, thank have that happen too many times. Put an egg on the counter and hit the deck. That's a half. I want a third. All right. We get some milk in there.
Eli says, oh, that's why I haven't heard of it. Not a big fan of root beer. And Arnold says, trust in your government.
All right. Yeah. It says a little bit of applesauce in there too, so I might as well do what the instructions say. Okay.
Tom likes ginger beer too.
Like what?
Ginger beer.
Ginger beer? Yeah.
How fast Eli what about ginger beer?
Birch beer also.
Eli
Birch
likes-
beer is very uncommon.
Eli loves him a good spicy ginger beer.
Oh yeah. I like Reed's ginger beer the best. The extra strong, it got a little bit of kick to it. All right.
It should be yummy.
All set, ready to go. All we got to do is do it. So I might as well do it.
Yep. Do it.
Do it. Pull a lid off. My little clamshell thing. All right. Let's get a few of these in.
Ralph says, okay, cool. Ever tried green ginger wine?
I've never even heard of it.
That's really yummy. I've not heard of it either.
Well, so far so good. They're not just exploding apart into a million little pieces of apple floating in there. Couple more. Get in there. Okay. We'll try that for a start.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. We're going to have to look it up also, Eli. The green ginger beer.
Yeah.
Green ginger wine. I'll write it down, actually.
They're looking really good. Okay. So, you guys remember, what was it, a week or so ago? I threw some, when I did the caramel apples, I did the caramel from the sweetened condensed milk. And I did this one, I cooked this one longer, so I want to see if it came out darker. Oh,
Oh man, that is darker.
a lot darker. Now let's see if it tastes any good. Or if it tastes like somebody burnt caramel.
Ralph said that wine would go nicely in a trifle.
Ah, okay. Let's pull a piece of newspaper here. Ah. Golden brown. Oh, these look delicious.
Girls says, Talia, let me use the phone for a second so I could say I'm enjoying watching you guys on TV. Thank you and good night all.
Who said that?
Carol.
Oh.
Have a good night, Carol.
Good night, Carol. All right. A little bit of sugar on there. So your guess is as good as mine how this is going to taste. How thick it is. Wow. That is very thick. Let me give it a taste. Ooh. Try that. That's really good. It's a little thick. If it wasn't cold, it would probably be more sauce. It's good, right? So I'm going to give you 3 of these fritters. I'll bring this. You guys see how dark that is? It's a nice dark. Can you see that okay?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
There. Let me show them the fritters.
You can see those.
Fritters turned out really good, or at least appearance-wise. Let me throw a little light on this caramel. Stupid thing. See how dark that is? It's almost like chocolate. It's almost like milk chocolate. But it has a very nice, rich, very flavorful caramel taste. Go ahead and scoop some out.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's put the milk back in the fridge. Cow squeezins, as I like to call them. All right. I'm going to take some of that and just going to smear it on there.
Yummy.
That's really good.
Yep.
Yep. This is cooked real nice.
It's really hot.
Nice cake-like consistency. It is very hot. And with that. That caramel. That's really good. Oh, wow. I did it in pretty short order. That's a good thing. Glad I was able to. I'm glad I was able to get through it all tonight and not run the clock over.
Greg says just had the neighbors upstairs come down and be right back. If you're not here, love y'all. Please take care. It's crazy out there, as Tom would say.
No, that's
As
Uncle Val. That's Uncle Val. I like to tell people get out and help people. Do something for somebody else.
Ralph says that kind of looks like a chocolate mousse.
It does.
And Greg says, "Old guy, look after yourselves and help out the community and each other."
This is a can of sweetened condensed milk. I put in on the low setting on a slow cooker.
Cover it with water.
Cover it completely with water. And I let it sit there for 12 hours. And that's about 5 or 6 shades darker than the one I did for the apple, or for the cinnamon roll apple caramel. Much darker and a much richer flavor.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow. Tonight's dinner was brought to you by It's a Winner. Wow. That is really delicious. Great dinner. Now, flan would have been good for dessert, but oh man. The caramel with this really sets it off.
I've never had it with caramel, but it's really good.
It is. Wow. I'm stuffed.
Eli says, will you be doing the tumble of destiny today?
I guess I should, huh? Thanks for the remind. Oh, yeah. I guess I should, huh? Turn it around this way. All right, here we go. That one almost got out. So this will be for a week after next. Next week is King Ranch Casserole. Coming up after that. We have a single slip. And Lisa, you're up. Goody.
What?
BLTs. There's nothing like a good old-fashioned bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Yep.
So, week after next, we'll have to see what kind of interesting side dishes I can come up with for that. What do you think, Polly? Mm-hmm. What do you think there, little girl? Do you want a piece of apple? Huh? Here she goes. Okay, guess you don't want it.
Eli says, nice.
Mm. 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 So, be looking for the new Christmas episode of the George and Pudgy Show sometime next week. I'm gonna get it out just as soon as I possibly can. So, coming up this next week, it'll be out. Keep your eyes out for it. I am deciding as to whether or not I'm going to post it on both of my channels or just on the Old Guy Radio Players, but I will let you all know.
Arnold says, try some pepper jack on those BLTs. Fabulous.
Mm. Yeah. American cheese on a BLT would be good.
Yep. Ralph says, be cool if you could train Polly to spin the basket. LOL.
Yeah. It'd be cool. But I'm afraid if I even got her near it.
They'd be all over.
Oh, yeah. She might like spinning it too much and just want to do it all the time. I don't have room for that on my desk, so I kind of keep it on the floor or under my desk. And yeah, if I taught her how to spin it, I wouldn't trust her being in here alone. It has been a very good week. I'm looking forward to next Saturday night's King Ranch Casserole. I'm interested to see what kind of sides I can come up with for that. And of course, the dessert vote will be up. So, and I'm hoping to have that up either later tonight or tomorrow for the new dessert and side dish for next week.
Lisa said thanks. That's great.
Oh, no. Thank you. BLT, are you kidding me? Yum. I'll eat 2 of them easily.
Eli says, hope everyone has a good weekend.
Eli, I hope you do too. Be safe. In fact, all of you, be safe out there. And like always, I'm going to ask you to do something for your community. Do something for a neighbor. Help out a little bit. Give back some of your time. Okay? That's all I'm asking you. You guys take care of yourself, and I'll see you next Saturday night. Bye-bye.